Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. My name is Lauren Weiss. I am the Associate Director of Graduate Admissions for the College of Arts and Sciences and the School of Health Science and Education at St. Joseph's University. And I am joined this evening by my colleague, Jackie.
Hello, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. My name is Jackie Panto, and I'm the Program Manager for Graduate Admissions at the Cobb School of Business at St. Joe's.
We really just wanted to give you all the opportunity to learn about some of the graduate programs that we offer at St. Joe's, since we are offering the 20% mission discount for folks who have completed at least 1 year of full-time service. So we're just going to run through briefly with some information, and then we do have the opportunity for you to ask some questions at the end if you do think of anything during the presentation. So right now we have 3 colleges at St. Joe's: the College of Arts and Sciences, the Hobbs School of Business, and the School of Health Science and Education. Between the 3 colleges, we have over 55 programs. In the last year, Jackie can attest to this, we have added a number of programs. So this total number is probably a little bit outdated, but we will be covering all of those new programs in this presentation as well. The Mission Discount Program, as I mentioned earlier, is a 20% tuition discount. This is applicable on all master's degree and certificate programs. So the only program at St. Joseph's that we currently have that is not eligible is our doctoral program in educational leadership, but all of the programs that you learn about this evening are eligible for that discount. In addition to the 20% discount, we do waive the $35 application fee, and we will be able to defer your application for up to 2 years. So if you decide to continue your service in any way, or if you just need more time to attend St. Joe's, we are able to offer you that 2-year deferral. Over in the College of Arts and Sciences, we do have a number of degree programs. Some of these can be done fully online, while others are done fully on campus. We do have a master's in biology, and this is a traditional on-campus research-based program. We do have a master's in computer science that does have an online and an on-campus option with a number of concentrations available. Our master's in criminal justice is a fully online program, again, with a number of concentrations available. Our master's in cybersecurity is also available fully online. We do have a master's in psychology, which is an experimental research-based program. This is a full-time 2-year daytime program. So typically a lot of students interested in this program are maybe looking to pursue a doctoral degree afterwards, where they're really focused on that research aspect. And then a master's in writing studies, which is a really great program and allows students to kind of choose which courses they're interested in the areas of writing. We also have a number of certificate programs. A new program for the upcoming semester is artificial intelligence, along with software development and web and database technologies. These certificates are also concentrations within the master's in computer science, so they are stackable, so that if you are interested in perhaps pursuing only 5 courses at one time, earning your certificate, and then continuing on for the master's degree, you do have that option. We have the Creative and Professional Writing Certificate, which is similar, except it lives now in writing studies. So again, if you're interested in just taking 5 courses to start, you decide that you really like the program, you like the courses, you would like to continue with the master's, you could stack your certificate into the master's in writing studies. We have our cyber intelligence certificate, which is stackable with our master's in criminal justice, and then our cybersecurity certificate, which is actually stackable with our master's in cybersecurity. So you have a lot of options there to kind of chew off a little piece before continuing on with the full degree if you decide to do so. And again, certificate programs are eligible for that 20% tuition discount. Over in the School of Health Studies and Education, we have a master's in applied behavior analysis, which is actually new for the upcoming fall semester. Previously, this lived under our master's in special education, but it is such a popular program at St. Joe's that it is now its own degree program. Another new program is our master's in clinical mental health counseling, which can be completed fully online. Our Master of Health Administration, which can be done online or on campus or a combination. Our Master of Health Education, which is an on-campus program. Our master's in health informatics, which is offered online. And then we do have our new MHA MS Health Informatics dual degree program that is new for this upcoming fall semester. We also have a number of education programs. As you can see from this list, we have a number of different certification areas. We also offer a professional education degree, which is for students who perhaps are not already certified or are not looking for additional certification. So someone who might be interested in the education field, but isn't looking to be in a classroom-based environment. But again, there's a number of options for individuals who are already teaching and those who are maybe interested in becoming a certified teacher later on. As in the College of Arts and Sciences, we do have a number of certificate programs available. Our Applied Behavior Analysis Certificate, English as a Second Language, Health Informatics, which is stackable with the Master's in Health Informatics, Reading Interventionist, Social, Emotional, and Behavioral Wellness, and then Special Education, PK-12 Postmasters, which is new for the upcoming fall as well. I'm going to turn it over to Jackie, and she'll talk to you a little bit about the degrees and certificates offered in the Hobbs School of Business.
Thanks, Lauren. Thanks so much. So as Lauren said, I'm just going to go over some of the programs that we offer at the Hobbs School of Business, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about student resources and the things that we provide to help you to be as successful as possible. And then we'll go into the application process and then some information on financial aid. So our largest programs in the Hobbs School of Business are our MBA programs. We offer a traditional MBA program, which can be done fully online, but also can be done with some on-campus classes as well, or a combination of both. In addition to our traditional MBA, we offer very specialized MBAs as well. We have an executive MBA, which is a very interactive, top-level MBA program where you are working and collaborating with executives and people who are, have at least 5 years of work experience. It does require a residency where you come 1 weekend a month to the campus to participate in classes, and then there's a lot of online work in between as well. Then our MBA in food marketing and pharmaceutical healthcare marketing, those are very industry-focused MBAs. Most of the curriculum is focusing in those industries. And those are also can be done fully online, or there are on-campus components as well. For our Master's of Science programs, we offer a variety of Master's Science programs. These are pretty much focused in specialized areas such as business intelligence and analytics, finance, food marketing, professional accountancy, marketing, organizational development and leadership. And our last one, can't see the last one there. But these are all very basically focused in particular areas, industry focused as well. Most of these can be done on campus, online, except for marketing. And I'm sorry, the last one is human resource management, excuse me. And that also can be done online only. Most of these programs are 30 credits. So it's 10 courses, 30 credits. The only Master's of Science that's not 10 courses as our organizational development and leadership, that's a 12 or an 11 course program as well. The Hobbs School of Business also offers a variety of certificate programs, just like the other schools in the university. We have a wide variety. Most of them are 4 courses, so 4 courses to earn a certificate. And like Lauren discussed in some of their certificate programs, these are all stackable. So you can come and earn your certificate first. And if you decide to move on to earn your MBA or the Master's of Science that correlates with your certificate, you can do so. So you can maybe start with a certificate and then move on to your master's program if desired. This is a great way for students to start that maybe, had a lower GPA in their undergraduate career, or maybe you're not sure about how much time or money you want to invest right away. It's a great way to get started, and then you can kind of make the decision if you want to, move on to a master's program. Also, if you've just, some people that are just starting out in their careers, they just, got a job. Sometimes if their companies have tuition programs, they may not kick in for a year. So maybe you just want to start with a course or 2 at first, and then when that tuition program kicks in, then you would be taking the bulk of your programs if you switch over to a master's program. The nice thing about all of our programs, and this is not just for the Hobbs School of Business, this is basically for majority of our graduate programs throughout the university, is we really customize our programs to fit our students' needs. So as you heard Lauren talk and myself talk, a lot of these programs are available on campus, they're available online, or a combination of both. So we kind of realize that not all students come in the same, same size and same package. Everybody has different things going on in their life. Everybody has different goals and they're at a different point in their career and in their personal life. So we want to make sure we customize the program to fit your need. You can also complete most of our programs in 1 year, not all of them, but a lot of them you can complete in 1 year, or we give you up to 6 years to complete a program, depending on the program. And we really work at customizing your schedule to fit your busy needs. In terms of student resources, our goal here at St. Joseph's University is to make sure that every single one of our students is as successful as possible. And one of the ways we do that is to make sure you are aware of all of the resources that are at your fingertips. So we provide a career development center. We encourage all students to make sure that they have an account, a handshake account within the career development center, and that they're in contact with them, especially if you are looking for career changes, job promotions, working on your resume, things along those lines. Definitely a great resource. In terms of technology support, there's never a worry there. We have a wonderful technology department. We provide 24/7 tech support. Another area is our library research assistance. This is a great resource for students. I used it a lot when I went through the MBA program. If you're stuck on research and you can't seem to find something for a particular project you're working on, there are assistants there to help you, point you in the right direction. So it's definitely a great resource. We also have the Writing Center for those folks that might be weak in that area. You just kind of plan it out. Right now, they are taking online appointments. So you can schedule an appointment online. They're virtual. They can help you every step of the way through your writing project. Over in the business school, we do offer tutoring for accounting and finance. So if those are your weak areas, you can rest assured that every week we do offer tutoring in those areas. For our students that are veterans, we have a great veteran services department, and we have somebody who's designated in our financial aid department as well for veteran benefits. So we really help our veterans out and make sure that we point you in the right direction in terms of your benefits, the right classes to take, the number of classes to take. Also, student accounts and financial aid. We have experts in that area that are going to help you every step of the way in terms of coming up with the best tuition plan for you, payment plan, or the financial aid options, which we're going to touch on in a little bit. So as far as the application process, our application process is extremely easy and turnkey. There's the link to how to apply. It's basically sju.edu/grad apply now. And we do require certain documents, obviously official transcripts. This means we need transcripts to come directly from your university. They can't come from you. They can't be PDF copies from you. You need to order your transcripts directly from your undergraduate university, and if you have any graduate work as well. We do require an updated resume, and we also ask for a personal statement, which is like a writing sample. So just basically what you're going to put in your personal statement is why you want to pursue a particular program. What are your career goals, and why do you think this program will help you to achieve your career goals? If you have a low GPA from your undergraduate career, this would be a good place to draw attention to maybe why the GPA was a little bit low. Maybe explain it here. There might have been some circumstances that caused you to take your attention away from your schoolwork. You can address that in the personal statement as well. We do ask for 2 letters of recommendation. They can be academic recommendations. They can be professional recommendations. We ask for 2. Some programs, as long as we receive 1 recommendation, you can get accepted or you can get a decision made with 1 letter of recommendation. But we do ask for 2. The application is going to require you to put in 2 contacts for recommendations. We reach out to those recommenders, though. We do the legwork for you. As soon as you put their contact information in, we generate an automatic email to your recommenders that provides them with the information that we're looking for, and it also gives them information on how to upload. We do charge an application fee, but because of our mission discount program and our affiliation with you all, we will waive the application fee for everyone. So in terms of the application process, we do offer rolling admissions for most of our programs, which basically means that you can be accepted up to any time that before the program actually starts and classes start. And that is for most of our programs. So you just want to check double check that, with the program, with the admissions department for that program. Again, like Lauren said, we are providing a 20% admission discount on all master level programs, and that's degrees and certificates. So everything we've gone through today, the 20% discount would apply. People always ask about the GRE test and the GMAT test. There are waiver opportunities. So the GRE is required for biology and psychology programs, but I believe they are currently being waived due to COVID, the COVID situation. Same thing in the business school. GMAT and GREs right now, for the most part, are being waived. We're being extremely creative. We do not want our applicants to have to sit for any kind of testing. So now is a great time to apply to grad school if you're worried about a GMAT or a GRE. In addition, because of the discount for the mission discount, if you select that you've completed at least 1 year of full-time service, you want to select yes and then choose the organization from a drop-down menu. So it's important that you complete that section in the application because we want to make sure that the discount is applied. And so that's a critical part of the application. So look for that question, look for that drop-down. Okay, and then you will be prompted to upload the verification for your service right into the application. So these last two steps are important for the discount. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the presentation back over to Lauren, and she'll go through some of the financial aid opportunities, and then we'll have some time for questions. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Jackie. So as a disclaimer, Jackie and I are not the financial aid experts, so we will just be doing a really brief overview of some financial aid information. However, we are always happy to connect you directly with our financial aid office since they are the experts if you do have any specific questions on anything that I do cover this evening. So a lot of students who do choose to apply for graduate school will apply for a federal loan. So I'm jumping ahead a little bit, but that means you do need to file your FAFSA. Similar to, applying for loans in undergraduate, it's a very similar process. It's just that the pool of money is a little bit different. But again, the financial aid office would be able to tell you specifically how much you would qualify for depending on your situation and your FAFSA application. I always tell students that even if you're thinking about, attending graduate school, file your FAFSA, it's free, but that way St. Joe's does have your information on file, so if you do decide to apply, especially close to the start of the term, if you do need financial aid to help finance your education, we have that information available and we're able to assist you in that way. So filing your FAFSA first is always a good idea, even if you're not 100% sure if you're attending. That money can only be used if you do decide to register for classes. Another option is some federal grants. Again, depending on your situation, you may find that you're eligible for grants at the graduate level. Again, that's a little bit more dependent on an individual's situation. So that's something that I believe you can apply for as well when you file your FAFSA. We do have a number of GA positions available across the university. So typically these positions become available towards the end of the school year, around April, May, when students are graduating and more positions have openings. So typically these positions are available via handshake. As Jackie was speaking about earlier, our Career Development Center does kind of look at, those positions that are available. They're posted on handshake, so you can kind of see, what kind of duties you would be responsible for, what the stipends might be, and things like that. So it's not necessarily always specific for departments. There may be some programs like biology and psychology that are your traditional research program where they're really looking for biology or psychology students because they'll be working in a research lab. But for example, if there's a GA position in my office, we're not really looking for a specific, graduate student. Any graduate student in any program would be able to apply for our position. Also for scholarships and fellowships, we don't really see a lot of fellowships over at St. Joe's, but for scholarships, I know Jackie has a couple of merit scholarships in her office. There's a couple of merit scholarships that come out of my office, and those scholarships do not require, at least for me, an application. Typically what happens is sometimes each program will have some scholarship money available. So before the start of the semester, if a student qualifies based on an internal review of some applications, they would be notified by my office. Typically those scholarships are only offered once. However, our financial aid office does keep a list of external scholarships that students may be eligible for, and it's a pretty lengthy list, and they're adding to it all the time as they are aware of additional scholarships. So that's always a really good resource. So if you do apply to graduate school early, usually applying if you're looking to start in the fall, if you apply around April, May, that's probably a really good time to start researching some scholarships, also applying for some GA positions if you'd like one, if they become available. And like I said, our financial aid office does have a little bit more information available if you're interested. We do also host virtual information sessions regularly for each program. So right now, if you were to visit sju.edu/grad visit, all of the information sessions that are coming up in August and September for the business school are listed. Right now, we are working on scheduling for the College of Arts and Sciences and School of Health Science and Education. We're working with our program directors since they are the ones that run the sessions. So if there were any programs that you were really interested in today and you want to know the nitty-gritty of the curriculum or how many credits, can you do it online, on campus, signing up for those specific info sessions is a really great way to, number one, meet the program director and maybe other faculty and staff that are involved directly with that program. Since they work closest with those programs, they're able to answer a lot of the specific questions that myself and Jackie may not be able to answer for you. But also it's a great way to meet and speak with other prospective students that are looking into the same program as you. And the beauty of these virtual info sessions is that because they are specific for each program, if you're interested in multiple programs, you can attend multiple info sessions. So like I said, we typically host them regularly. Usually each program has at least one info session each month. And again, we're going to start scheduling those over for CAS and SHSE relatively soon, probably once the fall semester gets underway. And if you do have any questions, you can contact us at graduate@sju.edu. Jackie and I, as well as our teams, are able to answer any questions you have, or we're able to direct you to the appropriate department. So if you have any questions, the floor is yours. Please feel free to ask us any questions that you have at this time.